What if I told you that the most powerful man in Europe, the man who conquered nations, the man kings feared, lost to a former slave? Not just any slave. An enslaved black man. Born in chains. Whipped by empire. Hunted by armies. Napoleon Bonaparte sent nearly 40,000 soldiers. Elite troops. War veterans. An army powerful enough to crush kingdoms. They came to break one man. To stop one revolution. They failed. Because this was no ordinary man. His name was Toussaint Louverture. The man who helped change history forever. And the world barely talks about him. Before he became a general, before armies followed him, before empires feared his name, Toussaint was enslaved. Born around 1743 on the brutal French colony of Saint Domingue. Modern-day Haiti. But this was no ordinary colony. This place was hell and wealth at the same time. Saint Domingue was the richest colony on earth. Sugar, coffee, cotton, gold for France, luxury for Europe. Every fortune built on suffering, built on broken backs, built on chains. The enslaved worked until their bodies collapsed. Beatings were normal. Punishments were brutal. Families ripped apart. Many died before old age. Thousands arrived. Thousands disappeared. The colony grew rich. The people grew broken. Or so France believed. Because among the enslaved, one man was different. Toussaint was quiet, observant, patient. He secretly educated himself. He learned to read, to write, to think. He studied strategy, politics, medicine, military ideas. While others saw only chains, Toussaint saw possibility. He listened. He watched. He waited. And history was about to explode. Then came the night everything changed. 1791. Fire. Chaos. Rebellion. The enslaved rose up. Plantations burned. The sky turned red. The Haitian Revolution had begun. A revolution unlike anything the world had ever seen. Not kings fighting kings. Not generals fighting generals. But enslaved people fighting for freedom. Fighting for survival. Fighting for humanity itself. And from the smoke rose Toussaint. At first he was not the leader. But something about him stood out immediately. Calm under pressure. Strategic. Disciplined. Brilliant. He learned war quickly. Very quickly. And soon a former slave became something nobody expected. A commander. Then came the impossible. European armies invaded. Again and again and again. Spain wanted control. France wanted control. Britain wanted control. Everyone wanted Saint Domingue. But Toussaint refused to surrender. And this is where he became legendary. Because Toussaint was a military genius. He moved fast. Struck unexpectedly. Vanished before enemies could react. He used mountains. Forests, heat. Disease. Speed. His enemies had bigger armies. Better weapons. More resources. It did not matter. Toussaint outsmarted them every single time. Imagine this. European officers. Highly trained. Battle-tested. Standing in complete confusion as a former slave destroyed their plans. Again and again and again. He fought like a ghost. Unpredictable. Fearless. Brilliant. Then came Britain. One of the greatest military powers on earth. The British invaded. Confident. Certain of victory. But Haiti fought back. Hard. Toussaint's forces hit them relentlessly. Disease spread. Battles dragged on. Losses mounted. The British bled money. They bled soldiers. And eventually they gave up. Defeated. A former slave had humbled an empire. But the greatest challenge was still coming. Far across the ocean, Napoleon Bonaparte was watching. And Napoleon hated losing control. He could not accept a black leader ruling France's richest colony. He wanted power back. He wanted slavery restored. So he sent an enormous force. Nearly 40,000 soldiers. Led by General Charles Leclerc, his trusted commander and brother-in-law. An army built to crush resistance. To destroy Toussaint. To end the revolution forever. Europe expected a quick victory. But Haiti was no easy battlefield. The heat was brutal. The resistance relentless. Toussaint fought fiercely. The French suffered. Disease spread through their ranks. Victory slipped away. And then the French realized something terrifying. They could not defeat Toussaint in battle. So they turned to something worse. Prison cell far from Haiti. Far from freedom. Far from everything he fought for. And there the great general slowly died. In 1803. Cold. Hungry. Abandoned. But before his death he left behind words that would haunt France forever. He warned, "In overthrowing me you have cut down only the trunk of the tree of liberty. It will spring up again from the roots." And he was right. Because revolutions do not die so easily. Toussaint was gone. But Haiti kept fighting. The revolution burned hotter than ever. His soldiers refused to surrender. France kept losing men. Disease destroyed armies. Resistance crushed hope. And finally the impossible happened. 1804. Haiti became free. The first independent black republic in history. The first nation born from a successful slave revolt. The impossible became reality. And enslaved people defeated empires. France lost. Napoleon lost. History changed forever. And yet why do so few people know this story? Why are we taught so little about a man who defeated Europe's greatest powers? Because Toussaint's story changes everything. It proves something powerful. That even the strongest empire can fall. That freedom is worth fighting for. That greatness can rise from unimaginable suffering. A man born in chains changed the world. Not a king. Not an emperor. Not a prince. An enslaved man who refused to stay broken. So maybe the real question is not who was Toussaint Louverture. Maybe the real question is why were we never taught about one of history's greatest revolutionaries? Do you think Toussaint Louverture gets the recognition he deserves? Drop your answer in the comments below. And subscribe to Unveiled History, because the truth is always more powerful than the myth.